Uh, this is Isaac, and I was wanting to share something with you. It's something that I've been reeling around in my head for days. It's something that I've often thought about, and I finally, got it put together enough where, I can actually express it in words. You know, every time a woman, at any age, a girl of any age, it could be an old lady to just any kind of girl at any age. Like it could be a newborn girl, fresh out of the womb. Okay, when you see an example of mistreating a girl, a female, it contributes to people losing their edge and mistreating somebody down the road. You want to treat the ladies very nice so that people have a stronger edge not to lose control. Before mistakes happen, of just finding out that you got people mistreating the ladies that contribute to young people thinking it's okay. You know, we don't do what's trending because of, you know, non-respect. I mean, you don't follow the example of non-respect and, treating the ladies with respect and love and not contributing to them having a hard time is really the example that leads to peace in the long run. Now, I want you to meditate on this a while. Are you projecting an example of your lifestyle that protects people from examples of negative behavior? I mean, are you giving the example in society that you should treat people with genuine kindness at all times and patience, especially the ladies, you know, that is the one thing that could lead to teaching the younger generations for years and years into infinity, eternity, that, you know, you should treat people with respect. If you love your mama, you know, and you would, treat the ladies with respect, like it's one of those things that, normally, when people say they love something, you know, you can't get away from, just wanting to take action that protects it down the road, whether you're there or not, to protect it in person. You're the example of your lifestyle, treating people with respect and dignity and never getting physically violent, always looking to your neighbor's interest before yours. What's the matter with stretching yourself a little bit, in order to help somebody out there that might be having a rough time? I mean, aren't you strong enough, man? You say that you're a good friend to somebody out there, man. Why not share that example of that lifestyle, by not mistreating the girls, at any age, all over the planet. Yeah, that's right, man. I mean, this is something that, that needs to trend and become viral. That the number one thing that we can do right now, is make sure that the ladies at any age, as soon as they are on the planet, they need to be treated, they need to be treated in a way that they have, total emotional freaking excitement that women, women on the planet, all women, all girls, anybody that, like anybody, it really should be for anybody, but that's the number one thing that would go down in history books to be an apex example of how to have a peaceful civilization actually take monumental steps towards a more, civilized civilization. When we start treating the ladies like the old ancient days where, all females, all girls, all ladies, all females, just all girls in general at any age, they are treasure, gentlemen. Come on, man. Even, a jewelry box has, accessories like, a beautiful trophy where jewelry, hangs out and freaking hangs out with you, on missions and stuff, man. So wouldn't that be considered part of the treasure? Every female on the planet, is treasure, man. Always will be, man. No matter if you agree with this or not, women are treasure, Like, where do you think treasure comes from? It comes from molds, You put the material in there, the mold, being the girl, the treasure comes out, It's a cycle of life, If we on this planet, all of us, don't start treating girls with the utmost respect at any age, no matter who you are on the planet, you're just slowing down progress. You're just slowing it down. It's inevitable that paradise will happen where everybody is at peace, no matter what culture, no matter what, color, no matter what, how tall you are or how short you are, no matter how much you weigh and stuff. Paradise, is going to give us air to breathe. That's going to be like the fountain of youth, probably, that's going to activate parts of our brain that are just so vital to be able to be at peace with even grasshoppers, and the raccoons, man. There's been lots of times where, man, I wish I had a raccoon hanging out, like, the guardian of the galaxies or something, man. Paradise is going to produce that, man. So why not speed it up a little bit, now, and take action so that you can really, push that steamroller to lay the pavement for, world peace to totally be ushered in a lot sooner, man. Like if you mistreat people, really you just need to be separated from people, Now, I want you to meditate on this, whenever you're losing your edge and you're about to lose control before you become part of the oppression on this planet. Just think about this. Give the example of how you treat treasure, and you will see production on not only your goals in the future, but other people's goals that you might care about and potentially care about someday. It's one of those things, man. Speed up production. Take action now. Be nice to your neighbor. Be nice to your loved ones. Especially, always treasure the ladies at any age on the entire planet. or you're going to be dealt with, because, that's just how, filthy scumbags get dealt with. They freaking fall into lava from a volcano or something, man. I don't know, man. Maybe, you just need a little shove or just a little freaking time out so that, you can come to your senses that, yeah, there is a way to to popularize the one teaching tool that can significantly speed up the process to world peace, and that's you. You start with you. Your example will show others that treating people like treasure at any age will succeed in being the master plan towards like light speed, freaking speeds, towards, what everybody wants. Everybody has it in the back of their mind. Yes, we're going towards paradise. We're going towards paradise. It's just, it's instinctual, built in our DNA, Now, again, this has been Isaac, man. And if you ever want to talk in person about this, like I might have, a couple hours to devote towards a total lecture, if I have time, man, and we can always schedule something. So, like, long story short, though, just after trying it for 90 days, you'll be used to it, with your brain chemistry too, and it'll become so natural that you will actually see the first fruits of your extension of friendship towards peace, being sooner on the entire planet. It could lead to, like all kinds of things, from around the universe, being right up in our face. So, like, I just hope that, you've enjoyed listening to my comments about world peace, and, hopefully you take this as a public service announcement, for the entire planet. And you have a beautiful weekend, beautiful year, man. I hope you really get your financial bread, your money. I hope you get your stack of money in your bank so crammed in there that they have to build a new bank just to handle your money, all this year, man. Each and every one of you on the planet, man. I hope you can share that kind of money on your family and loved ones. It's just one of those things, man. If like, maybe you should look into buying like 20 CDs and seeing how they sell or something. I don't know, man. There's a lot of books in different bookstores like Books A Million and, some of the other chains that exist nowadays. Go on there, man. Go research, things that you never freaking, researched before, There's nothing wrong with hanging out in a brand new bookstore and just seeing what's hot, what's, current, that can suggest ideas to get your life straight, so that you can contribute to society and the World Peace Project, that's always in existence from so ancient at times, man. So, thank you for, taking steps towards being part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Again, this is Isaac, and I hope you have a good evening, or maybe, maybe it's a good morning, like wherever you are in the time zones around the world. I want to let you know that global peace is a lot of people's mission, It's something that for some comes naturally, you know. So, instead of, baller blocking, you know, just, you know, take, a step back and say, have you, really took steps